Hey everybody, this is Daniel from PhoneArena with the Samsung Galaxy W, a new mid-ranger from Samsung. W denotes its mid-range status in the new Android naming scheme of Samsung. It's placed there, it's secured by the 1.4 GHz single-core chipset, 512 RAM, and it's 14.4 megabits per second download speeds in 3G. The 5 megapixel camera here on the rear is accompanied by an LED flash. We also have a front shooter for video chat, something that can be set for the lower range new phones in Samsung's Android portfolio. The handset looks like a pouch actually, very resembling with this flat upper side here and the curved bottom, especially if you turn it on its front, looking at the back. This plastic area, upper area here where the camera is with the LED flash has a curved bottom, so the handset looks like inserted in this back cover, which has a pattern. It's dotted and it makes it very easy to hold because of the tapered edges as well. It makes the Galaxy W easy to operate as well. It's not that thin at 0.45 inches, 11 millimeters, but it's very light at 4 ounces, 112 grams. The handset is almost perfect size for one-handed use, as you can see, since it doesn't boast a huge display, but a 3.7-inch LCD one with 480 by 800 pixels, making for a very good 252 ppi pixel density. This allows for text to appear crisp, and the display also sports very rich colors. As you can see, viewing angles are pretty decent, which probably means that we have an IPS LCD display of high quality, and the screen is bright enough to be easily seen outside for easier operation under direct sunlight. We have these volume buttons here on the side, which are protruding just enough to make the phone a very easy to control volume with. And the lock power button is on the side, always much more comfortable than having it on the top, for example. Let's have a look at the interface now on the Samsung Galaxy W. The Samsung Galaxy W runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread, customized with the TouchWiz 4.0 interface, which runs buttery smooth. Redrawn icons, transparencies, nice transitional animations, plus plenty of useful tools, and a lot of widgets are all on board, adding a twist to the stock Android experience. 1.4 GHz single-core chip, taken inside, handles navigation and kinetic scrolling with ease, and half a gig of RAM and 2 GB of ROM for installing apps is what you get with the phone. Expanding that you have to do via the micro SD card slot. The on-screen keyboard on the Galaxy W is responsive and neatly aligned on the 3.7-inch display. Speed typing shouldn't be a problem on this keyboard, especially with the landscape orientation. And there's also swipe if you're so inclined. Portrait mode is also very usable, since the display is just big enough for that. Samsung has added a whole bunch of applications in addition to what you get with the stock Android experience. You have the social hub, which combines your communication venues, Facebook, Twitter, messaging, emails, etc. in one place. You can shoot a message from here and update your social networking status as well under one roof for quicker access, which comes in handy. A game hub is also present for the times when you're feeling bored. The games it features are socially oriented, like this one, We City, which offers online multiplayer with mobile gamers from all over the world. You also have premium titles powered by such names like Gameloft or Electronic Arts. But as we said, you can also play multiplayer games against other users of GameHub, like this one here. Needs a bit of time to download. but it offers a multiplayer experience. You also have the Music Hub, which allows you to purchase music on the go. Music is categorized according to genres. This featured top tracks and so on and so forth. You see the prices here. And basically, Samsung take on iTunes in its Android handsets. There's also Polaris Office, which serves as an Office document editor, not only a viewer, and also you can use it as a file browser, as you can see. There's some other nifty apps, such as the photo editor, which is actually very, very useful. You can select a picture from here and try to introduce some niceties to it. You can apply different modes and effects on the picture itself. Overall, a nice little app to play around with. Other notable apps worth mentioning on the Galaxy W are the AllShare app, which controls the DLNA streaming capabilities of the phone. You can stream videos, photos, music from the phone to your flat screen TV with DLNA or your DLNA enabled stereo, for example. Overall, we had no issues browsing the web on the Samsung Galaxy W. Page loads, scrolling, zooming are as quick as they can be on a single core device. The basics such as pinching and double tap are in store as well. But as with all Samsung Android smartphones, you can't pan while zooming, as you can see. Also, text reflow is called by double tap. At first, you just sync the text of the article like that, and you have to double tap for it to auto-fit the screen, unlike HTC Sense, for example. Samsung has added an extra touch of its own here, that one last pinch in when you zoom into the browser. Calls a side-by-side view of all your open tabs, like here, so I can switch between them and choose the one you want to see. Of course, the experience wouldn't have been complete without Adobe Flash support, which is running very well here, renders animations seamlessly and doesn't seem to slow the browser as well. All in all, one of the best experiences you can achieve with a single core chipsets we have on the Samsung Galaxy W as far as the browser is concerned. We have this default touch with music player here on the Galaxy W, but it serves its purpose without a hitch. What's more, it supports the FLAC lossless audio format, which means that you can basically enjoy crisp audio without sacrificing any quality. The loudspeaker here is quite strong, as you can hear, although the sound doesn't come that clear at maximum volume. The music player has a couple of equalizers. You can choose from sound effects, which are supported in headset mode, and visualizations. When it comes to video playback, 720p videos, HD videos play without a hitch here on the Galaxy W. You can also set the brightness directly from the video player itself, and also the volume. You can repeat the video in a loop if you're so inclined as well. Basically one of the more rich experiences we've encountered on any Android overlay here is what we have in TouchWiz 4.0. The camera interface of the 5 megapixel shooter offers the usual for TouchWiz broad selection of shooting modes, scenes, and effects. For example, you have a text shooting mode against backlight. You have macro mode for close-up shots. You can apply different effects to your pictures. You can shoot a panorama mode, which is a default feature in Android ice cream sandwich, but we have it here embedded in the interface as well. Action shot, this funny cartoon mode as well. Very rich functionality from TouchWiz 4.0. And the pictures themselves turned out decent in terms of color representation and detail, but a bit too soft for our liking. Shot times are quick outside when there's enough light and the preview function is turned off, but in more challenging conditions such as low lighting or close-ups, it takes 5 to 6 seconds for the Galaxy W to focus and capture the next shot, which can be very time-consuming at times and prevent you from taking important moments. On the plus side, you can use the LED flash as video light. And when it comes to taking videos, the Galaxy W can capture HD footage at 30 frames per second, 720p. The video clips have nice contrast and colors, and the frame capture is smooth without skipping. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy W lives up to the expectations for its category with its very comfortable design, decent pictures and video capture, rich codec support. It plays DivX X280 videos up to 720p without a hitch. It has a very strong cloud speaker here on the back. Plenty of pre-installed goodies like Polaris Office, which allows you to edit Office documents, also serves as a file browser. And on top of that, the internet browsing experience is complemented by Adobe Flash, meaning you can enjoy the web to its fullest, powered by 1.4 GHz processor. The 3.7-inch LCD should be commended as well, as it delivers very good colors and way above average pixel density for the category. The things we didn't like about the Galaxy W were the below average call quality. We were hearing muffled voices, hollow sound, some insufficient volume here in the earpiece. And on the other side, things were a bit better, but our voice sounded artificial, people said, not clear enough. And the camera is sometimes slow to focus in low lighting or close-up conditions. So the main drawback turns out to be the below average call quality. The phone is standing up against handsets like the Sony Ericsson Xperia Neo or the HTC Desire S, which come with more distinctive design, but a pretty similar set of features. It also has to battle Samsung's own phones like the Omnia W with Windows Phone and a Super AMOLED display. The Galaxy W, however, has the backing of Android market behind it, and its pricing will play a big role in your decision, of course. This was a video review of the Samsung Galaxy W from PhoneArena. For more information about this and other handsets, you can visit us at phonearena.com. Thanks for watching.